Hello there. Welcome to my first match in the f.DS 2016 Championship Tournament. I'm playing Jimbo. He advanced in the first round. I had a bye. So he is starting this one. So the way the f.DS Championship works is that it's a single elimination bracket. So anyway, looks like we're gonna get to do a lot of dancing. Anyway, the tournament single elimination, there were like, I don't know, 90 people or something. I don't know exactly how many, but each match is played best of 7 games. So if you get to, well, it's sort of best of 7. It's sort of an odd best of 7, I guess. Basically, if either person gets to 3.5, it's over. So it's really kind of like best of 6. But if it goes to the 7th game, there's some weird rules with ties and stuff. If you get to 4 points, you win. Anyway, the fastest it can be done is in 4 games. It's the long and the short of it. I guess he is really thinking. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open junk dealer. I know that much. Maybe a smuggler's. I guess the nobles is okay. Well, I guess the openings are either is junk dealer with either candlestick maker, chancellor, smugglers, or warehouse. Any of those seem fine. Really. So he is really taking his time though. What can we talk about in the interim? Who knows? We've been sitting here for 5 minutes. Alright, he comes out with the Chancellor. Okay. I like the Chancellor, alright. It seems reasonable. I don't know why you would ever need 5 minutes, but okay. That's fine. So I think I would like, yeah, the Chancellor doesn't look bad. Smugglers also looks nice. The disadvantage the disadvantage I would say of getting the smugglers is that you may smuggle smugglers. Anyway, the Chancellor gives some nice cycling. I shouldn't take long either since well, now I've eliminated the candlestick maker. Warehouse is not bad. I'm gonna try the smugglers. I really, really hope that each turn doesn't take 5 minutes. Here I'm gonna get a warehouse. And hope he's gonna be able to buy a 5 here or a 6, so I really hope I draw my smugglers, which I do, which is awesome. And I can either go for a second warehouse, or I can go for a silver. I think I'll take a silver. Let's hope he gets to another 5 here. He will have to have his Chancellor to do it, but... Yep, alright, so... He should probably take a baker now. Yep, it's good. Okay, I will get a warehouse now. Great smugglers draws from me. He is having really great Chancellor draws so far. He's already almost trashed all of his. I mean, these are like perfect, like, well, he didn't hit it in his first turn, but almost perfect Chancellor draws so far. I'm not really sure if I want a nobles or not. I don't know that they do that much for you. Takes a gold. That seems correct. Good draws from me also. Do I have 2 warehouses now? Well, that's fine. I like my smugglers as we go to green. Candlestick maker, huh? Yeah, I can see it. I don't need these particularly. Alright. He's got quite a supply of tokens. I really hope I don't dud here, but probably just need one more turn of trashing, and then the dudding should be pretty hard to do. Maybe the buy makes it worth going for nobles. I'm not really sure. He didn't get to his buy here, which is nice. So we'll find out if he's going to green already or what. He'll probably be able to province pretty consistently. He may want one more gold or something. I'm not sure how much you can build. It takes just a lot of money to get the nobles. Alright, this is good enough of not... I would have loved to get to the smugglers, obviously, but this is really good enough of not... of trashing and stuff that I'm happy. He has a lot of tokens. So if I buy... if I buy a baker here, I probably don't get to smuggle one. Because he'll just be able to buy the last two. We know he has his candlestick maker in hand already. While if I take like a gold or a nobles, I'll be able to smuggle a baker if he buys one, and also some other thing probably. And I don't have enough coin tokens to get up to something better. So I may try and get a little draw in here. It doesn't seem crazy to me. Let's see what he heads for. Double baker. Maybe he's gonna take a smugglers now. That's reasonable. The nobles are really pretty awful until you have a couple of them. I'm not sure exactly how many. I probably don't need the buy. Well, I don't need the nobles, that's for sure. And I probably don't need this guy. And I probably don't need the candlestick maker. If I'd known, of course, if there was one more copper on here, I could have done that a little bit differently, but that's okay. So we can just keep fighting on these nobles, I guess. It doesn't seem all that crazy. He has so many tokens. I think I just have one copper left. That's his last copper. He could probably triple nobles here. No, he didn't get to his candlestick maker. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty happy with how that's going. There we go. Excellent. We'll just get to the junk dealers if we get to the junk dealers. See what we've got. We don't need the nobles. Okay. The nice thing about that is that he can't smuggle anything this turn. And of course, it's also nice to have one to split 5-3. And also even up the token stuff. So I feel like I should be able to win this. It's a question of whether I want to add another gold. We'll see what he gets on his turn. His smugglers is dead card this time. 3 nobles is really not very good. It's okay. It's a little bit of draw. He's killing his chancellor. Okay, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I'll probably kill one of my warehouses. Well, really, one of the junk dealers will go first, but then one of the warehouses probably the next turn. He gets nothing for his smugglers. His chancellor's gone. I would love for him to take a gold. I would love even more for him to add like a candlestick maker or something. That seems, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I can make his smugglers useless again. We could, let's do this. Well, we didn't quite get to. This would require us to dump a lot of coin tokens. It could be double Baker here. And then we wouldn't have to spend so many. So I would have to I'm questioning whether I should try and gain something and play it. either a gold or a baker. How many tokens do you have? 11. Okay. I can just take 2 bakers, then you can't smuggle anything again. Yeah, let's just do that. Top of the deck is a candlestick maker, which is not great, but it's fine because we got this in hand. Okay, so I've got a little points lead and I've got better bakers. He's got a gold. He's got less draw. I'm not sure. He can't smuggle anything this turn. We'll see if he buys anything I could smuggle. Probably I won't be able to smuggle anything this turn. I can make 6. To do a single province, I have to spend, well, probably 3 tokens. 2 or 3. But I should be netting tokens each turn. I would be pretty happy if he gets a gold here. That's awfully nice of him. Awfully, awfully nice. Okay. He doesn't have many tokens, right? Yeah. We're just ahead in everything. He's not... He can smuggle gold this time. This game is over, though. Unless I misclick. Which I could... Probably has enough for a double. Nope, he doesn't. Oh, he does. I miscounted. Smugglers is useless. Ooh. That's pretty funny. Okay. So, is a double... Where's a double put me? Double puts me at... I didn't toss the silver yet, so I can dig for the silver. A double puts me at 34, which he can't beat. Right? I'm just trying to see if I can hit the silver. There's a lot of bakers in this last hand here. Right, that would be 34. He can only get province and duchy. Is the best he can do. He just has one of these, so he could get to 33, but that's the best he can do. And I am 2 coins short of a win. I think my last card's a warehouse. So it should be pretty much impossible for me to not win here. After I see however many more cards. The smugglers really didn't get to do anything. I don't even know if he'll have 13. He might. Yeah, he does, but that's not enough. He can double duchy if he wants. I'm pretty terrified that I'm gonna have connection problems here. Let's just end it, right? 5, 10. Yeah. Alright, so that's one for me. And then we'll dance. Everybody's favorite thing. Okay, my start. Wow. Okay. It's a big goal board. Big council room thing with bridge. There's a lot of cards you could play with here. I don't know how complicated you want to make it, though. It doesn't need to really be that complicated. Rat's not a bad opening, actually. Okay, it's not a great opening, but they're not bad to pick up later. I'm thinking a bridge. Baron is a possibility. Thinking bridge oasis for now. somehow you got to get the problem with doing somehow you got to get 6 so you can put the lost arts on the council room, but maybe you can just save up tokens with butcher. Alright, I'm gonna go look at something else so I don't spend too much time thinking here while he looks at the game. Treasure's a little better if you buy a council room at the start, then you can have treasures to get you to 6, which is pretty nice. That's the main advantage there. This is not great. I have a pretty reasonable shot of hitting. Let's try the rats, whatever. You only live once. So yeah, we hit 5 here, so we get the butcher, which is cool. I love butcher. I'm super glad he bought a rats with his $5 hand instead of a butcher. That's really nice of him. This, I think I'm going to make a oasis. Could be a silver. Rat's procession is not really very good, but that's fine with me. I could just, well, no, I want to turn into something. And I don't want to buy 3. He's going to have sad times unless he gets a butcher really soon. I wonder if it's better to... I don't know what's better for the deck to keep coppers around or estates. Okay, so there's that. I'm willing to play with a procession though, since I have a butcher. He still doesn't have a butcher. He's another bridge already. I don't really like that. I like that much. I could go up to another butcher already, actually. Which wouldn't be crazy. Or maybe the proper way of saying is it would be quite great. The bridge is still in the next hand. He really needs to buy a butcher. Like really, really. That is just awful. I could also put my... Did I get a percent? I did get a percent. I could also put my lost art somewhere else. You know what? I'm ready to do it already. I might be able to process our rats into a council room. So let's just try it and see if it happens. He got to do that. That's okay. I'm really glad he bought this silver though. Like, super glad. If I draw the procession here, I'll probably cry from happiness. If I draw off the second rats, I won't. We got a 25% chance here. We're gonna have a lot of rats. And not enough butchers, but that's okay. We'll get there. Oh, yeah, that's fine. With me. I'll play it even though it's probably... Let's just cycle. Even though probably it helps us not much. Is it worth it to add another procession now? I'm gonna say yes. We didn't get our council room. Boo-hoo. We will have a deck that's basically all rats, which is awesome. I may want to butcher here before rats, actually. I don't know what he's doing. Though he might beat me. We're gonna have a 3 pile really fast. Now he has a butcher, which is like the best card on the board. Let's try and get a council room first. This will be another butcher. I can procession the butcher here, which is cool. Or I can procession the oasis, which is less cool, but okay. Then I'll have a nobles. I'll have one less butcher though. Well, I can have one more butcher. I'll probably be able to buy a third. He is killing his nobles, which is fine with me. He'll probably have to buy Lost Arts this turn, I would expect. Nope, he didn't. Interesting. Well, we'll see. How this plays out. Now I'm thinking about the Oasis, just because I have an extra card in hand. Let's try the Oasis. With the idea being that we would try and get to a council room if we could. Nope. Okay. I don't think there's anything useful to buy, so we'll just stop here. There has to be a council room in here somewhere. The rats are almost gone. Well, the last card is a counselor. So we will just go in for that. We could procession a counselor room, right? I really wanted to procession a procession. Would have been the ideal thing. There we go. Okay. So now we can do that. Now I wonder if we can win. We can get a lot of processions. Well, if we don't win, he probably can. Which is not... It's a little scary. Right. How many games would we need? A lot more. So we know we're going to be able to draw quite a few more cards here. I mean, the points are taken care of by processing butchers. It's a question of whether we can run out the council rooms, I guess. We're going to be able to get 3 of them off of these, right? I think. Well, we can always go up 1, right? Um, okay, so that's 1 for me. Or another 1 for me. I don't understand why he wants to create the next one. Actually, I do know, I think. I think he biases at adventures. I was looking at some of his logs. But, what? Well, okay. Alright. Like, we'll play one watch. There will be a bunch of adventures cards. He has it biased towards adventures. I mean, I knew exactly. Well, okay. I mean, this sounds weird, but I read some of his logs in his match against Heron, and they all were heavily adventures. So it was obvious that he wasn't using the default selection. Um, which is fine to play that way, as long as everyone agrees to it. It's just clearly, it's just not even like attempting to be subtle about it. I mean, I can play this game. If he malicious me, maybe he had a real bad reshuffle. No, I don't know. It's called, what is it called? Standard random, yeah. This is such a chore. All you have to do is pick standard random. Is it possible to copy paste into the chat? It is. Yeah, see, now it doesn't pose those blocks where it shows the kingdom has been custom selected. So you can tell when they're using a custom kingdom and when they propose the game. Anyway, this is a big, well, it's weird. The trashing's super slow. But the colonies are pretty good. It's really slow trashing. I think I'm gonna open Sea Hag. Silver, maybe. You kinda, I feel like the best deck in the end would be like Envoy Money. But maybe, well, maybe not with the sellers. Maybe there's time to pick to trash and get to the menageries. There's just no way to trash coppers easily. Besides, it develops, it just takes forever. Well, so you'd be really relying on the... I kind of felt bad, like, insisting on the kingdom selection, but... but I'd really rather play all random. Oh, he's a 5-2, that sucks. I think I want the Sea Hag. I think I'm just going to go for the transmogrifies. I don't think I'm going to... I think I will take one develop, but... Okay, he didn't flip my Sea Hag, so that's nice. How many curses do you have to have? 2 curses. Okay. Seller wouldn't be awful. Here I'll top deck a well, either a silver or menagerie. Maybe a menagerie. And then buy a transmogrify. You got pretty close to hitting uniques there. Quest is blah blah blah, not these things. I don't really think the remodel, well, maybe it works. I could just discard the coppers and leave the curse out of the shuffle. It would give me a pretty good chance, not well. It would give me some chance of hitting the quest, I guess. I can buy gold here if I go estate to silver. I can also trash a curse if I go estate to develop. That's fine. I can also just cycle if I go estate to seller. The hard thing here is there's no no village. Which makes all this stuff a lot worse. Even if you could trash. It just take forever. I don't mind having some menageries. I expect they'll hit sometimes just from the sheer variety. Like maybe he's activating here. Nope, he's not. Okay. I think maybe my last card is to develop. Yep. This is pretty funny. There he got his quest. I'm going to trash a copper. I'm going to hold the transmogrify for now. Here I can go to Menagerie and activate it. He is just going to hand out the last curse, which is reasonable. So we just need to be careful that we don't let the piles totally run out here before the very end. So I can get another gold here. I can expand, which is pretty sweet. I should think it's okay. We didn't quite get the by now I probably have about as many curses as I do coppers. We didn't quite get to the platinum, but I could buy province. That would be pretty bad, I think. So it's either got to be an expand or a gold. What does the expand do? I mean, it changes zeros into menageries, but I don't know how many times I can do that before the end of the game, actually. Because it's also a developed target for province. Not sure what the expand does for us. You don't have to get, well, yeah, you don't have to get menageries necessarily. You can just get, silvers also. It's fine. So hopefully we don't draw 2 coppers here. This can be a gold off a quest. Either way, either Seahag or the other thing. I can expand golds into platinums. That is pretty cool. Here I'll transmogrify up to a copper and activate the menagerie. Boom, boom, boom. This is pretty nice. There is an expand in here, but we didn't draw it, which is fine actually. We're slowly catching up on the points here, and I think our deck is a lot better. Though it's not obvious that that's the case. Yeah, I feel fine with taking menageries at this point. I could take a duchy now. Kind of like another transmogrify. So do we want to be aggressive here with the sellers? I think we do. Well, maybe we want to score points. Yeah, that's getting to pretty low on the... I don't know how big the decks are. 14. Probably about to 30. The duchy, or the gardens are probably about as big as anything, or as big as the duchies. I'm a little worried about the points. He takes a province, which seems totally reasonable. I can kill some curses here. I can just save the transmogrify. I can either get points or change the Seahag into like a develop, or a silver. I can also wait for a more opportune moment. I don't want this guy or this guy or this guy, or really either of these, so just toss them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. Well, I still have 10. I could get a platinum. It feels like I'm winning. This guy could go up to a... The expand could go up to a province. Or down to a gold. I'm not really sure. How many cards are 18, 19? 6, 7, 8, so 27. So the gardens are kind of close to leveling up. In the end, the menageries were working pretty well. No, I'll keep that transmog on. We're not quite to... colony, but now we are. I'm gonna try and get one of every single VP card. Which all I need is an estate. I guess these piles could never have really gone very fast. I shouldn't have been paranoid about these at all ever. Though that still isn't. I mean, if I had started moving the, if I had started picking them up, then they could have gone fast. So it doesn't mean that the expand at that point was, or those considerations weren't valid. I have no idea what I'm saying. I may chop this develop to a menagerie. I think I only have one curse, maybe two curses. He's getting gardens, that's for sure. I could get a gardens. That wouldn't be too crazy. Maybe a little pointless, but not too crazy. Okay. I have 8 again. These have got to go up any moment now. I can transmogrify for a province if I really wanted to. I suppose he's going to remodel the gold into a province. Or the sea hag into a gardens. I don't know what his deck size is at. Ooh, that's really nice for him. Well, that makes me think I may want to
swap this out for a province. What do I have? Do I have golds in there? It's really not clear. Because I would certainly take another colony if I could get it. But a province is pretty good too. And then I would just try and empty the cellars, I guess. If I knew what was in my deck, this would be an easier choice, but I don't, so it's not. That worked out all super nice. So I could lower the provinces by 2 here. By 2 more. And then I would just have to transmogrify a province. Let's do that. I guess I can go up to colony even. Whatever. This is a little bit riskier, but it ends the game faster, which is something I'm interested in. Well, that was kind of a nice little engine. Weird sort of weak, but I need a copper. Okay. That's his third start, which I really don't care if he wants to start. Looks like a nice highway mega turn. I guess we're just gonna buy these highways until they're gone, and then someone will buy a Grand Market. Yeah, we can trash another one. I can't quite afford a Grand Market. This is a nice shuffled trigger. Alright, so there goes those guys. Oh, I wonder if it's worth it to add draw to play with a journeyman or a catacombs or something. My suspicion is not right now. He will get to Grand Market this turn. He's probably got this one. Unless he messes up. Oh good, I get a Grand Market. Well, I'm thinner than him, but I'm not sure how much that'll make a difference. We'll find out in a little bit. I would love to see him buy like a death card or something. Or a knight. I would also love to see that. Because I can get lighthouses. And I don't mind doing it. Also, his knights can't hit anything, so there's that. Actually, I don't even know if I need the... He can't play the knight until after he plays his highway, so I'm really not sure I need the protection. Hooray for trashing. Well, I don't want to hand him the game, but he has, well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 2 Grand Markets, so he can do 3 gains max. Right? I have 5, that's 8, so he has 2. I'll never doubt Ratcatcher again. Never again. He was the wind beneath my wings. Alright, that's game. Do 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 do. 5 times fun. Nope, can't empty those, but I can empty these. Alright, that's the match. Alright, so good opponent. Nice guy. He was nice to indulge me with my complaints about the adventure stuff. Anyway, so that's the match. I will be playing another one against 80K because he's my opponent in the next round. He already advanced. I don't know when it'll be, but sometime in the upcoming week. But thanks for watching.